Welcome to stage 1 of the zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. So, today, I'm so excited to discuss this topic with you kasi I'm really obsessed with it and it's all about zombies. So, I am so obsessed with The Walking Dead, with iZombie, mga zombie movies dyan, halos lahat yan napanood ko na. I really like I Am Legend, World War Z, Zombieland. Sobrang gustong-gusto ko yung mga movies na yan. Anything actually zombie-related, sobrang I don't know why, pero talagang hindi ko pinapalampas. Now, ang i-discuss natin is all about the possibilities of a zombie apocalypse happening. Kasi, I know na, of course, deep in our subconscious or in our hearts, for some of you, I'm sure pinag-isipan nyo na yan, what if this actually happens to the world right now? What if magkaroon ng zombie apocalypse or zombie outbreak? What am I gonna do? What are you gonna do? Kakainin ko ba yung mga kapwa ko? Who knows? Pero it's just a very interesting topic. So, I really want to share with you yung mga na-research ko. So, I've researched about some things that have happened already or is happening that might contribute to a zombie apocalypse. And I want to know what you guys think. Pwedeng mangyari to and it's just so scary na paano nga if magkaroon ng zombie apocalypse? What do you think will happen to the world? So, before anything else, let's discuss muna yung mga possibilities. Ano nga ba yung pwedeng mag-cause ng isang zombie apocalypse? So, number 1. So, ako sobrang obsessed ako sa Resident Evil. Yes, the game. I play it every night hanggang ngayon. Hanggang sa ngayon na may anak na ako, I still play Resident Evil every night, pang-release ko ng stress, and it's a little bit related to that. So, I like Resident Evil, the movie, and the game. Sino sa inyo yung may gusto sa Resident Evil or naglalaro, comment nga kayo below. I want to know lang. Wala lang kasi sobrang hilig ko lang siya. Pero for those of you who know, sa Resident Evil kasi, meron tinatawag na Las Plagas. So, isa siyang type ng parasite na pagka nakapasok siya sa isang tao, which is the host, or any actually animal kahit animal nga, makokorrupt siya in a way na they will act like a zombie. They become very aggressive. Tas, yun, sila yung mga kalaban, of course, sa movie and sa game. So, typical zombies. Pero, dun sa Resident Evil, hindi sila usually kumakain ng tao, pero kumakagat sila. And pag nakagat ka nila, pwede kang mamatay kung hindi mo kaya yung parasite na yon. Pero, if you survive, you eventually become a zombie din. So, apparently, in real life, meron din pala tayong parasite na gano'n, kagaya ng Las Plagas, and tinatawag siyang Toxoplasmosa gondii. Diba? Parang yung kay Harry Potter na parang Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Toxoplasma gondii.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Parang ganon yung pangalan niya, ang haba. Ewan ko lang kung tama yung pag-pronounce ko. So, isa siyang klase ng parasite na nag-i-infect ng mga daga. And once na na-infect niya yung daga, nagko-corrupt siya dun sa brain ng daga na yun, making that rat crazy. So, itong rodent na to, pagka nabaliw siya, eventually, ang nangyayari is, i-expose niya yung sarili niya sa mga pusa. Mas lumalapit siya or naghahanap siya ng pusa, tapos magpapakain siya sa pusa. Which is a very weird thing for a rat to do. Kasi ang mga daga, mahilig yan sa mga ilalim, sa madidilim, nagtatago sila diba? They're very scared creatures. For them to expose themselves sa pusa, that's just not a usual thing for a rat to do. Now, bakit? So, apparently, this is smart kind of parasite kasi this parasite would make them expose themselves to a cat. Once na nakain sila, dun lang pala sila nakakapag-breed. So, nakakapagparami sila where? Sa loob ng intestines ng pusa. So, pag nakain ng pusa, yung parasite, doon na siya magpapadami sa tiyan ng pusa, and eventually that will create another cat that is losing losing their brain. Siguro yun yung mga pusa na parang sobrang aggressive. I'm not really sure. Pero upon my research, I found na half of the world's population is actually infected with the Toxoplasmosa gondii.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So, isa siyang kind of parasite na naninirahan na rin sa mga tao, pero we just don't know about it because it's too small to make any drastic change sa tao. Pero ang sinabi ng mga scientists is if this kind of parasite eventually evolves into something or lumaki siya or whatever, nagbago siya, pwede itong makaapekto sa atin, sa tao, the way it affects rats. And we're not so far from rats eh. Yung similarities natin kahit papano, I think scientifically, marami tayong similarities with rats. Kaya nga ang mga rats ang ginagamit nila sa mga drug testing or even sa mga bagong mga cosmetics. Di ba yung daga yung ginagamit nila to test the products? They test the products on rats, which is sobrang cruel to animals. Pero they do it because they have a similarity sa atin, and that's just really scary. Okay, so this next one naman reminds me of the rage virus na nasa movie na 28 Days. So para sa inyo mga nakapanood na ng 28 Days dyan, yun yung klaseng zombie movie naman na matatakot ka kasi ang lalakas ng mga zombie eh. So once na na-infect sila, they just become super duper aggressive, as in talagang rage, as in galit lang sila, they kill everyone or anyone that they see, kahit sino pa yan. And even if yung kapwa nila infected din, na agresibo din, they just fight each other to the death. Ganong klaseng virus. And apparently, merong similar na virus na ganon na nangyari noong panahon ng 1918. So, during the time na yung Spanish flu nagkaroon ng pandemic, merong mga ibang pasyente na nagkaroon ng complication, and they had this very rare condition na tinatawag na encephalitis lethargica. Ano ba ito nga pangalan na itong hahaba na wala bang mga maiiksi lang na parang zombititis, mga ganyan.
You're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong. You're saying it wrong.
So, itong rare condition na to will make them act like a zombie. Kasi ang nangyayari is they're usually parang sabaw, dazed, confused, tulala, yung ganyan, nagmumuni-muni lang. So, parang patay na halos yung brains nila. And the only part of their brain na gumagana is the part na naghahanap ng basic need ng tao. And ano ba yung basic need ng tao? Which is to eat. So, that's a scary thought. Sabi nga nila, di ba, sa The Walking Dead, yung mga zombies na to, nagiging ganun sila. They look for people to eat or any living thing, kinakain nila. Kasi, yung neuron sa brain natin, yun yung unang-unang nagpo-function. Kaya nga sabi nila, basic need ng tao is kumain. So, yun yung unang gumagana sa utak ng isang zombie. Now, dito sa rare condition na to, hindi sila ganun ka-agresibo unless they feel that they are stimulated or agitated. So, in any way na ma-stimulate mo sila, kahit kunwari i-rub mo yung balat nila or tapikin mo lang sila or kahit medyo sigawan mo sila, any of their senses, medyo sobrang magiging aggressive sila sa'yo. So, chances are, even if kaya nakita mo natutulala, gaganyan-ganyan sila, the moment na tapikin mo, they might attack you. So, yun yung nagiging cause nitong kind of virus na to or this rare condition, which is kind of scary kasi if you think about it, it already happened. So, it happened to a few people already noong panahon na yon. So, what if eventually mag-evolve yung klase ng virus na yon? What will happen? What will happen to those people? What will they do? What are they capable of? Okay, so this next one naman is a little bit similar to the movie I Am Legend. So, one of my all-time favorite zombie movies, I Am Legend. Ang galing kasi. And if you haven't watched it, panoorin nyo muna bago ako tumuloy kasi baka wala lang. Pero wala naman siya masyado spoiler. Pero anyway, sa I Am Legend, ang virus kasi, it actually started with this doctor na nakahanap daw ng cure for cancer.
The world of medicine has seen its share of miracle cures, from the polio vaccine to heart transplants, but all past achievements may pale in comparison to the work of Dr. Alice Crippen. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Not at all.
So, Dr. Crippen, give it to me in a nutshell.
Well, the premise is quite simple. Take something designed by nature and reprogram it to make it work for the body rather than against it.
You're talking about a virus.
Indeed, yes, in this case, the measles virus, which has been engineered at a genetic level to be helpful rather than harmful. And I find the best way to describe it is if you can imagine your body as a highway and you picture the virus as a very fast car being driven by a very bad man, imagine the damage that car could cause. But then if you replace that man with a cop, the picture changes, and that's essentially what we've done.
Now, how many people have you treated so far?
Well, we've had 10,009 clinical trials in humans so far.
And how many are cancer-free?
10,009.
So you have actually cured cancer?
Yes. Yes, we have.
So, nahanap niya yung cure, siguro gumagaling nga yung mga taong may cancer, pero eventually, hindi siya masyadong ma-test out ng matagalan. They all became zombies. And once na nakagat ka, that's it. You're a zombie na. And ang nangyari during that time was, it was airborne. So, marami nagkakasakit. Pag namatay, zombie na rin sila ulit. So, it actually is very, very possible because hanggang sa ngayon, a lot of scientists and doctors, they're trying to find cures for different kinds of illnesses and diseases. One of them is, of course, cancer. Hanggang ngayon, wala pa rin cure. And, of course, when a scientist tries to find a cure for these diseases or illnesses, syempre, you have to test everything out there. That's part of being a scientist. You have to be open-minded about almost everything that you have access to na pwede mong gamitin that will hopefully become a cure for the sick. And sabi nga nila, sometimes it can do more harm than good. Kasi what if lang na these kinds of pathogens that they find would eventually turn into something that's very similar to what happens in the movies. Yung mawawalan tayo ng control sa ating mga katawan and we end up becoming like those creatures who's killing, who's eating people. What if? It's definitely possible. It can make us do crazy things. So, yun yung scary thought about it. And another scary thought is yung mga drugs that is actually available out there in the market. Yung nag-trending siya sa Facebook and oh my goodness, it just really creeped me out a lot. Kasi it showed these teenagers, young kids who are taking these drugs na illegal, completely illegal, and they turn into something. And it's very, very similar. If you want to take a look at it, here's a clip.
States and already causing an epidemic of overdose fatalities and acts of violence.
Talking about Flocka.
Flocka.
The drug is called Flocka. Some have dubbed it the insanity drug.
And it's everywhere. It's been described as the scariest drug in the world. More powerful than heroin or cocaine.
This is a synthetic drug that can alter your state of mind, raising excited delirium, body temperature, and literally losing their mind.
They're all experiencing like superhuman kind of strength.
It takes 6 policemen to hold them down. That's a problem.
Psychotic breakdowns, hallucinations,
Aggressive, violent behavior.
Cannibalism and self-mutilation.
indiscriminate violence when Flocka takes over.
We are living in the context of the end of the age. We are a nation under judgment.
Welcome to stage 1 of the zombie apocalypse.
Situação, né? Opa.
Olha solto, né, mano? Tá deitado no meio da pista.
Eu vi, você via ali, eu parei lá, não dava pra pular.
É, eu via pra ainda ver, eu tava parando ali, já pensei que era outra vez. A gente parou, falei, se for assalto, a gente já...
Trante, no? Oh, man, madre. Morreu.
See? What does that remind you of? Yung ganong mga itsura, yung ganong asta. It reminds you of those zombie movies that you've already watched in the past. They act like zombies. It's already happening. So guys, don't do drugs. Okay, so this next one is one of the scariest on this list. And it's scary because it actually happened talaga. As in, for real, this happened, no joke. You can research it. So, it happened in Haiti. So, for those of you who don't know, actually, alam nyo ba na ang word na zombie came from Haiti. And it started with this guy. So, ang pangalan niya is Clairvius Narcisse. So, parang mga tiga Harry Potter yung mga dinidiscuss natin today, no? Napansin nyo. Pati yung mga pangalan ng mga toxins, ganyan. So, si Clairvius Narcisse is isang Haitian that was declared dead by not one, but two. Dalawang doktor ang nag-declare dead sa kanya. Nilibing na siya and all. And they were so surprised kasi 18 years later, they found him walking sa isang village. Buhay na buhay. So, what happened was, because there was this voodoo priest na may ginagamit siyang mga herbs and natural remedies, everything natural na pinaghalo-halo niya, gumawa siya ng concoction that make people appear as if they're dead. So, it probably stops their heart for a while. Tapos, pagkapatay na yung tao, huhukayin pala nila, tapos papainumin na naman nila ng panibagong concoction that will make them very submissive, or in short, sumusunod lang sila ng sumusunod nang wala silang eme, hindi sila makikipaglaban sa'yo, susunod lang sila ng susunod sa lahat ng utos mo sa kanila. That doctor was eventually able to do something like that, mind control, guys, using a drug that he developed using all natural things. And this was during the 1950s. So, 1962, that's when they found si Clairvius. So, dun lang nila siya nahanap. So, that was 18 years later, nabuhay pala siya. And, alam niyo kung ano ginagawa sa kanila, marami sila palang ganon. Pinagtatrabaho sila sa isang sugar plantation. So, ang nangyari siguro was probably merong isang mayamang asukarero doon na meron siyang voodoo priest na siguro sabi niya, opo, sige, hati tayo, ganyan, sa mga profits. Payaman sila ng payaman, pero lahat ng tao na nagtatrabaho doon sa kanyang farm, mga mind controlled. So, they're like zombies. They're not the zombies that we know that are very aggressive. Siguro yung mga tulala lang na walang utak, trabaho lang ng trabaho. And it's just a scary thought kasi it already happened noong panahon na yun. So, what more ngayon na mas maraming available na ingredients and stuff dyan sa mga priests, kung may mga ganyan pa ngayon, what are they capable of doing? It actually happened, guys. Okay, so this last one naman is one of the scariest talaga. It really creeped me out when I found out about it kasi talagang naalala ko yun nung napanood ko pa to talaga sa news when it happened. So, it's all about the Florida zombie. So, it happened on May 26, 2012, of course, sa Florida, where a naked man na nagngangalang Rudy Eugene, 31 years old, and hubad-hubad na tumatakbo sa kalsada. Malapit ito sa may parang highway, and while he was running, meron siyang nasalubong na lalaki. It was 65-year-old Ronald Popo. So, nung nasalubong niya si Ronald, kawawa naman siya because guess what he did? Bigla niya tong hinubaran. I don't know, siguro hindi na nakalaban kasi matanda na si Ronald. Hinubaran niya ito and he started eating his face. Yes, kinain niya yung mukha nito ni Ronald, including Ronald's eye, which made him blind for life. Both eyes niya hindi na gumagana kasi ikaw ba naman kainin mukha mo, 'di ba? So it's just creepy kasi there's actual footage of this, and dun sa CCTV footage na to, you won't be able to see naman na talaga kinakain, but yun yung ginagawa niya during this time na nakikita yung legs nilang dalawa. So, yung isa hubad-hubad, yung isa nahubaran na lang, tapos bigla niya kinakain. Sabi daw nila, ang theories is, magkakilala sila, mag-aaway lang, pero hindi. Marami rin nakakita na nagkasalubong lang sila and he just attacked this random person. And the weird thing about this is, iba-iba yung mga lumalabas na dahilan why he did it. They're not able to find out kasi eventually he was shot by the police. So patay na yung si Rudy. Si Ronald, he was able to survive the incident, pero of course bulag na siya for life. Ang creepy isipin na a human is capable of doing something like this. So it was marked as unsolved. They still don't know what really caused him to do that, to run in the street naked, tapos to attack another human being. Pero one of the conspiracy theories that a lot of people have been discussing about online is that there's a government lab na malapit doon, and probably daw they were doing some parang mga tests siguro kay Rudy. Siguro he's part of an experiment for the government, ganyan, nakatakas siya kaya siya hubad-hubad, tas days siya, whatever they did to him, it was still there, kaya his initial reaction was to attack the first person that he sees. So creepy. So gusto nyo panoorin yung clip? Ito.
Right now, new at 11 for you, new information on that horrific attack by the MacArthur Causeway. Police were forced to open fire on a naked man who refused to stop chewing the face off of another man. Just how much of the victim's face was literally bitten off. CBS 4's Tiffany Hellberg spoke to a police officer who was at the crime scene. She joins us live from Miami. And Tiffany, the officer believes the man clearly was on some very, very powerful drugs. He is a major threat to police officers as well as the rest of us. He says it turns normal people into monsters that possess this superhuman strength and no ability to feel pain. He believes that's what was behind the incident that unfolded here Saturday in broad daylight just off the MacArthur Causeway exit right next to the Miami Herald, and it was the Herald's surveillance video that caught much of it on tape. Now we want to warn you, much of the details you're about to hear are disturbing and gruesome.
It totally horrified me. This was probably in my 30 years as a police officer, the nastiest, most horrific incident I've ever seen.
An incident partially caught on camera by Miami Herald surveillance. Fraternal Order of Police President Armando Aguilar says that cop had no choice but to shoot when he found a naked man chewing away at another man's face.
Had his face completely eaten from the top of his forehead to almost his jaw. It wasn't just that he was being bit, it's that the person was actually swallowing pieces of his face.
His cannibalistic attacker unfazed by the officer's commands to stop.
When the police approached him, he turned around and growled and kept attacking the victim on the floor.
That's when he says the officer shot him.
The initial shots had no effect. He had to repeatedly shoot him about 4 times until the man collapsed.
The naked attacker now dead on the sidewalk. There he is on the left. His now faceless victim lay on the ground next to him, likely writhing in pain as sources say he no longer had eyes or a nose.
I can only imagine, and by talking to the officer, I see that he's totally traumatized. It was like something out of a horror movie.
Ayan, so sa nakita nyo, hindi naman makita masyado hindi naman nakikita yung actual na kinakain niya. Pero it's just a scary thought na it actually happened. There's footage of it. And of course, mas nakakatakot and nakakaawa at the same time kasi he was shot a few minutes later after that incident. So, I don't know, guys. It looks like a start of a zombie apocalypse to me. To be honest, nung napanood ko to, I was like, oh my God, ito na yun, magkaka-zombie apocalypse na, anong gagawin ko? Mag-doomsday preppers ba ako? Ganyan. If any of you guys watch Doomsday Preppers, comment kayo down below kasi ako sobrang dati na obsessed ako manood yan Doomsday Preppers. So if you haven't watched an episode yet, it's a reality show. So, pinapakita niya dun yung mga tunay ng mga pamilya sa States or mga tao sa States na talagang pinaghahandaan nila yung mga end of the world. Kung ano yung iba-ibang situation. So, kasama dun yung zombie apocalypse. Ang galing lang. So, marami ka rin matututunan. Sobrang daming matututunan dun sa series na yon. So, ayun. I don't know what you guys think. It's just creepy na anything is possible. Alam ko marami pa akong mga napalampas na ibang mga pwedeng pagmula ng zombie apocalypse. Pero I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts dito sa topic natin today? Are you into zombies? Do you believe in a zombie apocalypse happening anytime soon? So, I want to know. Okay? So, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, alam nyo na, subscribe. Pag nag-subscribe kayo and i-click nyo yung bell dun sa tabi niyan, you will be notified every time I upload a new video, which I try to do every week na simula ngayon para sa inyo. And if gusto nyo akong ma-motivate pa to do more videos, comment kayo, hit the like my Facebook page. Ito sa Facebook page ko, dun ako naglalagay din, nag-share ako ng mga articles about the paranormal na nakahanap ko online. So, dun pwede tayong mag-usap. So, I hope that you guys like it. I will see you guys again on my next video. Ingat-ingat sa mga zombies dyan.